Hello everyone, welcome back. It's World Coin Hunt Day. Sun's shining. I've got some new coins I've thrown in that I've been given by a few people. Ooh, hello, what's this? Completely off track. That isn't even a coin. This is obviously from the batch that I've just been given. So right, somebody I know said to me, "Oh, do you fancy some foreign stuff?" I said, "Yeah, go on, chuck in my direction." Yeah, well that's a token. I'll look into that one. We won't call that an actual part of the hunt. If I can find anything on this particular one, there's probably thousands of these things out there. I'll post something up, but yeah, we'll get rid of that one for the moment. As I was going to say, I've managed to get hold of some more. I've thrown them straight in. This tub is never going down. There's a few Arabic looking ones that have been added in. There's a few Channel Island ones as well. So I'm hoping I can pull those, or if not, at least. Oh god, I swear this thing's getting heavier. There. Hopefully, at least we'll get something from the new batch. We're bound to get a load of the old stuff. We always blooming do. So let's get stuck in, shall we? First one out. Got ourselves 50 mils, 1955 from Cyprus. Yeah, this is one that we have seen before. Not worth a great deal, if I remember rightly. But it's a nice one to get. It's nice and old. That's what, 60, 70, 70 years old now, isn't it? God, flipping it. Looking in good condition for that age. It's obviously been sat around in someone's change pot for a few years. This is a big one. What have we got here? Oh, okay. This must be one of the new ones. Don't recognise this. It looks Thai, and that's the date at the bottom. So I'm going to have to try and remember what the date. Oh, how's it they do their dates? Oh, I can't remember. Let's have a quick look at this chappy. Yeah, but that's definitely Thai. That's Thailand. And that, looking at the dates, that's the Thai date, which is 2522. Because their calendar is actually older than the one we use in the West. So yeah, that's 2522. Can't remember when that is. I want to say that's something like the late 1970s. I think that's 5 baht. I'm not sure. There's nothing on this side that tells me otherwise. It's all on this side, and I'm going to go with, yeah, late 70s, Thailand, 5 baht. That's a nice new one, actually. I don't think we've ever come across that one before. We've had other Thai coins, but not like that one. Round the right way. Malaysia, 1994, 1 sen. This one we have had before. Is it that way up or that way up? Oh, definitely that way up. It's like a drum of some sort. Yep. Bank of Malaysia, 1 sen, 1994. Fairly common, those. We do see those every so often. Oh, Spanish coat of arms. Oh, hello. Hang on. What? What? Right. Now, this is the same size as a 1 peseta. And I'm thinking this is 1 peseta in itself, because it says 1 peseta on the other side. Usually it's on this side. It's written down there. una peseta, but for some reason this is 1944. It's got España written on the left, the coat of arms. Can't see unless that's it there. Yeah, it's like a star. No, I might have to have a closer look. I think that's just part of the design. Usually they got stars giving you the year of issue. I have not come across this one before. Why does that look like an Arabic design? It's very curvy. I don't know how to describe it any other way. But that is one peseta from Spain in a design I have not seen before. Ooh, I might have to do some digging on this one. This is where I find out there's about 10 different versions for the same year, and you've got to catch them all like Pokemon. But either way, Spain, 1944, one peseta. That is interesting. This chappie we've seen before, and if I'm right, on the other side there should be cross swords and a palm tree. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Come across these a few times. So that is 50 halala, which, if I remember rightly, is half a real. So if you think of a real as a pound, this is 50 pence. So it's half a pound. Yeah, we've seen these before. And that year at the bottom, that's a 1, a 4, and 2 zeros. So that's the year 1400, which from memory, 1400 is about 1980. So there you go. We've actually had now 3 different calendars. You've got your Arabic calendar. You've got your Thai calendar. And your Western. So that's interesting. 5 coins, 3 different calendars, and a couple of new ones. Oh, I am liking this hunt already. Oh, and this one ruins it. 10 centimes, 1967, from France. We've had these many, many times. We've had the 5s, the 10s, the 20s. They all look the same. They're all various sizes. The smaller the denomination, slightly smaller the coin. But yeah, these are very, very common. So 1967, 10 centimes from France. Let's give it a mix. What have we got there? 1981, South Africa. 1 cent. I think we've seen these in the past. We don't see that many. We tend to see Rand, current currency that they've got. This older style of currency. We get some of the older stuff as sort of stuff from the 60s and the 70s. So 1981 is quite a late one for us. That's 1981, South Africa, 1 cent. Ooh, George V with a crown. Okay, so where are you coming from? Doesn't say anything there. So, last time I had one like this, just for reference, crowns on a monarch for UK coins, it doesn't happen. It's usually on territories, overseas, sort of protectorates, that sort of thing. So, this is either India and that neck of the woods, or it's nearer to home in the Channel Islands. And I always go for far, far off lands. This time I'm going to say the Channel Islands. Probably prove me wrong. Oh, no, excellent. Jersey. Oh, 1926. Hang on, what's that? 1/24 of a shilling. Ah, ha, 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 ha. This is in damn good nick. These, if I'm right, there's not many of these issued. There were two types. There was this one, and I think it came out a couple of years earlier as well. I want to say 23 or 24. But there was a series of these that ran from 1911 through to about 1920-ish. They all had under 100,000 mintage. The two that came out in this design, I think this one was just over 100,000, 150,000 perhaps. Hopefully by now you've seen the details on screen. I'm popping something up there now. But this, I think, is probably a very, very worthy pick of the week already. It's in really good condition. There's not many of them out there. This is a couple of quid's worth, maybe 5 quid's worth of coins straight away. Anyway, 1926, 1/24 of a shilling from Jersey. That is nice. So that way? Oh yeah, it's a boat. I couldn't work out what it was. What have we got? Okay, that one is that way up. That was Portugal, 50 escudos, 1986. So we've been seeing quite a few Portuguese. They've been popping up from various bags that I've managed to get hold of recently. So they're the new flavour of the month, as it were. I've never come across this design. So, nothing unusual. I suspect this was a bog standard issue anyway for a few years. So 50 escudos from Portugal, 1986. Oh, here we go. Back to the bog standard 10 francs, 1991 from France. Yeah, there we go. RF, Republic Française. Very, very common. Bimetal coin. Way, way, way predates all this EU monies that they've got out there now. But yeah, there's quite a few of these out there. They are common in these miscellaneous bags that you can pick up for foreign coins. But there you go, 1991, 10 francs, 10 francs, 10 francs even, from France. Ooh, it's the Queen. Don't tell me I've just pulled a penny. Oh no, Bermuda. It's the size of a penny. That's because it's 1 cent. 1971, with a little piggy on it. It's the same profiles we had on our coinage back at that same time. Makes it life a lot easier for the Royal Mint just to change one die, I suppose. Well, you'd have to have done two, because obviously it's got Bermuda. But there you go, 1971, 1 cent from Bermuda. Not enough to think about going off on holiday for, anyway. Something we haven't seen for a long, long while, because I pulled a boatload of these things out. 1956, 100 lira from Italy. This is the larger version of the coin. I think in the 80s they changed it down to a smaller version. Same with the 50 as well. I think it was they got rid of this large chunky coin. But yeah, these are very, very common in mixed coin bags again. So 1956, 100 lira from Italy. France again. Yep. Oh, 1884. Interesting. 5 centimes. Just having a closer look. Not that it means anything to me, but I'm guessing that A there is a mint mark, which means there's probably hundreds of these out there, and they're fairly common, but I don't know. There's a few of these. You've got the likes of one of the Napoleon III on them, and a couple of other faces as well. Same sort of period. There's about a 20-30 year period where quite a few of these coins came out, and some are extremely common and some are very, very not rare, but you don't see them. Now, this one I don't think I have ever seen before. Not in this style anyway. But either way, that's 5 centimes from France, 1884. Might have to do a little bit more digging on this one, because that's quite interesting. Back to our usuals again. 1 rupee, 1999, so that's going to be India. Here we go. Again, Indian coins, very common. This one is, I want to say nickel, the usual metal that you get for coins. Quite a few Indian coins are aluminium, but they throw some of these in sometimes because people don't want them. They're common as muck, and they throw them in to make up the weight of the bags. So that's 1 rupee, 1999, from India. $1988, Ireland, size of a penny. Yep. We've had 1 or 2 of these in the past. I don't know if we've had 1988 though. It's always nice to get some of the old Irish stuff, because to get hold of some of these coins, even just half a dozen on eBay, people are charging the earth. They think they're extremely rare when they're not really that rare. So if you ever need to fill gaps, it's going to start getting a little bit pricey. You're better off buying a big bag of mixed coins and hoping for the best. So there you go, 1988, 1 penny from Ireland. Ah, 5 Bani. We've had this little chap before as well. There you go, Romania 2016. And I think it was the same year as well. Again, these pop up all the time. So nothing fancy, nothing special. 5 Bani from Romania 2016. Give it another mix. Oh, that did the world of blooming good, didn't it? Another 10 centimes. 1967 from France. Actually, what was that other year? 67. So we've got 2 67s. Yeah, these are extremely common, like I say, and this goes to prove it. Five centissimos or centissimos. I want to say South American. Yeah, Uruguay. 1947. Oh, excellent. That's a nice early year. Well, early for us at the moment. We don't tend to get that many Uruguay coins, and 47, I think, is one of the earlier ones. Excellent stuff. Might have to look into that one, because We get quite a bit of South American stuff every so often. It comes through in waves in these bags. But when you get Uruguay, you think, oh, here we go again. It's like Brazil or Argentina. You see them all the time. But 47 is a bit early. I might have to look into that one. If there's anything particular about this, low mintage, value, anything like that, I'll pop something on screen by now so you would have seen it. There we go, though. 5 Centessimos, Uruguay, 1947. Yeah. 5 Pfennig. What's that mint mark? An I? Yeah. No, it's a J. They don't do an I. A J is Hamburg. What year have we got? 1990. So that's still the old West Germany, I think. At that point, when was it the wall came down? Was it 89 or 90? I think it was 89, wasn't it? So this is just Germany. This is unified Germany in that case. There you go. 1990. 5 Pfennig from Germany. Oh, duckbill platypus. So that's going to be 20 cents from Australia, 1998. Yeah, we see a few of those every so often. Don't think we've seen the 20s. We've seen the 5s and the 10s. This is quite a chunkier coin, even for a 20. You've probably reduced them in size by now, I'd have thought. Yeah, 1998, Australia, 20 cents. Right, where are we? 20 already. We're doing really well. I'm enjoying this one. This is a nice little hunt. Give it a mix. Come on. Thank you. Is it that way around? Yeah. Portugal again. 1980. Eek. A bit rusty looking. 5 Escudos. Yeah, nothing fancy. I'm guessing this is probably standard issue. Portugal, 1990. A very scrappy looking 5 Escudos. Aha! George VI. No crown. What's he got around the edge? Di Grazia Rex. The Grace of God King. Canada. 1 cent. 1948. Oh, nice. Nice old one. We've had a few nice old ones recently, and this is another one to add to the collection. I don't think I've got 1948. Probably millions minted as ever. So there you go. Canada, 1 cent, 1948. Everything you need written on the back of the coin. Oh, that's not going to tell me a great deal. It's very smooth. I think there's supposed to be some sort of design around the edge. What we got? Portugal again. 5 centavos, 1927. So we're gradually creeping backwards with the Portuguese. Can't even spit my words out today. I don't think we've seen this one before. This design, though, it does look familiar. I think we may have seen something else similar. I don't think it was a 5. Huh, okay. Again, very unusual. Not seen before, I'm sure of it. 1927, 5 centavos. If I do find anything on it, I'll, again, post it on the screen. Oh, Portugal again. Yeah, these guys are becoming the new France and Italy. They're popping up everywhere. 1928. One escudo. Go figure. 1928. One escudo. 1927. 5. Oh, centavos. Yeah, it's a smaller amount. Ha ha ha. Right. I was just thinking to myself, why is the 1 bigger than the 5? And of course, it's escudos, not centavos. There we go. So yeah, don't think we've seen this one before, so that might be another one for the collection. Who knows? Don't think there's anything special about that one. I shall certainly do some digging. Let's have a quick little ferret, see if we can find anything unusual. Ooh, what's that? American quarter. Oh, 1965? If it's a quarter, surely that's silver, but it's got... No, it's 64 and earlier. 65 was the first year. Oh, damn. Never mind. So yeah, it's got the 2 lines. If you ever get a roll of quarters, you look at them. If you see a solid silver band rather than half silver or half nickel, shall we say, and half copper looking colours, then you know you've got yourself a silver. But if they've got this dual band, then you know you've got yourself a bog standard. And there we go. We're counting this one. So that's a quarter, 25 cents, 1965 from the US. And I'm going to pull one more. I saw one just now. Where did he go? There he is. Seen these before. They weren't currency, but they were currency to the point of they had face value. So this was part of the French industrial commerce side of things in the 20s. This one is 1922. There we go. Good for 1 franc. So if you notice, it doesn't have all the usual fraternity, equality, etc., etc. So this was more of a business token that had a face value. And I've seen a few of these. I've got smaller denominations, and I think I've got 5s as well. And they all range from the early to mid 20s. But yeah, this one's 1922. Good for 1 franc. So that we will call our little bonus. So that's 26 coins in total. Right, let's get those out of the way. Line the camera up a little bit more. There we go. So, pick of the week. Well, I'm gobsmacked. There's 2 or 3 there that could easily win, hands down. We've got Spanish from 1944. I've never seen that before. I don't know anything about that one at the moment. You've then got that 1926 from Jersey. That one is likely to be a winner. And you've also got that 5 centimes from the 1880s. I'm going to be patriotic, as it were. I'm going to stick with the Jersey. 1926. Was it 1 24th of a shilling. Mainly because I definitely haven't seen this before. These ones, the French ones, I've seen previously in different styles with different faces on. But that's not to say that isn't going to be one that I would pick. I certainly would. It's between that one, and this one. But I'm going to stick with this one. So the 1926 jersey, 1/24th of a shilling with the king. I mean, the patina on this is absolutely amazing. There's no dents or dings that I can see. There's no edge knocks. There's a little bit of a small tap at the top. I would be tempted, if it was worth anything, to maybe get it rated, get it sent off. I don't know. I'll probably just stick it in a flip and hide it away forever and a day. But that's my pick of the week. Right, okay. The only other one we did have was that token, the Ace token for gaming. I'll leave that there off to one side. But we got ourselves 26 coins. Some excellent picks with a pick of the week. If you agree, chuck something down in the comments. If you don't agree, chuck something down in the comments. But hopefully you like this video. This was a good little hunt. I did enjoy this one, actually, more so than usual. So if you liked it, consider clicking that like, leave a comment, please consider a subscribe, share the video out to all your friends. We've done a fair few of these now, and this tub does not look like it's going to be going down anytime soon. So pull them in, grab them, get them to watch a few videos, get them hooked, and maybe they can start collecting as well. But until the next time, folks, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.